Let's see. This is stats. Stats. 5% will forget this poem before the next one begins. 12% think they can write something better than this. 29% actually can. 38% attend because they feel they ought to. 47% don't get it. The imagery, the subtext, none of that shit. 11% don't care. Of those, 6% think presentation is equal to content. At least 2% are thinking about something else right now. There is a 0.08% chance that one of you is somewhere else right now. I tug at your silver cord and you little bastard, you tug right back. 28% will try this as soon as you are alone. 8% will wait till there's a crowd, maybe at a party. Of those, 2% will clear the room with it. 18% don't write poetry themselves. Of those, 85% are just saying that so you won't ask to see it. The other 15% stopped writing because they dug too deep or not deep enough and now associate writing with intimidation or inadequacy. And who wants to read that out loud in front of strangers? 94% spend 27% of the time trying to convince less than 2% of the population that half of what passes for poetry is so much dead tree hide stamped with epitaphs from a zombified, hyper-literate age of prim ladies and genteel fops. 9% secretly don't like to read. 4% love to, but hide it. 78% will clap whether they really enjoyed it or not. Of those, 7% will scowl while they do it. Of those, 43% will spend their whole lives that way, or will spend 90% of their energy trying not to like anything. And of the 2% of life, plus or minus 1%, that genuinely breaks through, that actually evinces a positive reaction, maybe 0.25% of that stuff will ever show up in a poem.